So
Yeah, that's very true.
That's a game actually that I like always wished that I was into. You know what
honestly,
I mean?
you should.
I know what you're
you should take like an afternoon or something and like pop it in and play that adventure mode because it's really cool.
Or next time you see Corey, just freaking throw him an N64 controller and be like, I challenge you.
That would be sick.
Well, then I'll lose again, and it'll just be the same hard feelings, you know?
Oh, yeah, but the friendships you made foraging through that?
The true boss was the friendships you made along the way. Do you wanna let's get rolling on this thing?
Yeah. Hello, friends. How's it going?
Hi, I'm Corey.
I'm Ryan.
And this is the Player Power Podcast.
And
what episode is this, Ryan?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I want to say, is it 11 or 12? Is it
no? Oh my! It's 10, Ryan.
It's 10. I thought we already did 10.
Oh no! No, we just did 9.
Oh, you're right.
This
we
is
just
embarrassing.
did 9. You're right.
This is embarrassing.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Well, this is episode 10.
This is episode 10. You're right. I meant to say 10. I meant to say 10, 12 minus 2.
In this episode, we have special guest Gooey Fame, who we will bring on in a little bit. We're going to be doing a really nice little cool ranking of our favorite N64 games ever of all time, the best ones.
Yes, the classic of classics.
Yes, but before we do that, Ryan and I, of course, have to do everyone's favorite segment, the homework game.
Yes, the segment where we talk about the games that we were assigned as our homework in between podcasts. I think I go next, right? I think last time you went first, so I can go first this time.
Why not?
Yeah, perfect. So for me, the game that I got was Hollow Knight. And this will be a pretty quick update, which is good because the meat and potatoes of this podcast is going to be our top 10. But playing Hollow Knight, I really am stuck on the Grimoire fight, not the Grimoire, the Grim Troop. I don't know why I say Grimoire, but the Grim Troop fight. I wanted to stream it for Corey over here, but I literally have not had any time to stream, period. And the only time I've had time to play Hollow Knight has been like late after work, and I just like can't really stream at like 11 at night. I really should just record it for you, which is what I wanted to say. I ended up going around and I just tried to grind a bunch of random money because I was trying to think of stuff I could do because I wanted to like listen to the soundtrack mostly. It was like what I wanted to do like one night was just like listen to all of the sounds because
it's funny you say that because I've actually been listening to the soundtrack on Spotify the past like week.
That's so funny. So my D&D sessions, my DM has like a random just like default fantasy D&D soundtrack, and it literally like I was just listening to it one day and a bunch of it is Hollow Knight. I literally was like, this is awesome. I was like, is this the Fungal Wastes? And then he like looks at his phone, he's like, yeah, how did you know that was the name? And I was like, no reason. It was just funny.
I just know.
I just knew, dude, it like hit me like the feeling of those songs. That's how powerful the music is in that game.
They really are.
They put you in a certain like mindset, I swear to God. And I just like felt it all of a sudden. Like it was
incredibly immersive.
Yeah, very immersive. But yeah, so I just ended up grinding a bunch of money. So I think I almost can buy the like really expensive not badges, charms from the troop merchant girl. Because I really want the unbroken greed one so I can get more money and then get the other ones. I think that's one of them is the greed one, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's greed and then unbroken strength and then something else.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't you beat all 3 dreamers already, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. And then is that pretty much it? You just have like collectibles left to do and then the last of it?
I think so, yeah. I haven't gotten enough dream energy to do, because you said how much did I need again?
I think it's like 1,800 or something.
Okay, yeah, and I was kind of getting there, but yeah, I need to like actually intentionally try to find those and farm those, because like I just haven't been looking at all. Like it's just
there's
been
a
like
few. There's not like a set amount. Like I think there's more than you need.
Yeah,
because some of the Dream Warrior fights give you like a crap ton. Mm-hmm. So there's a few of those that you can do, and then basically just go to every area and do those, the little tree things.
Yeah.
And then you'll get it in no time. And then once you start doing that, we gotta have private conversations, and I gotta tell you some stuff to do.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, understood. Perfect. But yeah, so that's like pretty much it. Yeah, I like kind of just like did like mindless like filler episode of just like getting money. So I'm like waiting for like I said, I think at the very least I might just record me fighting the guy, and maybe it takes forever. Who knows? Like maybe I have to be like, yeah, Corey, it took me 4 hours, and so who knows? But I'm definitely gonna fight
do
the
the
boss
alternate
soon.
way.
No. Listen, you can't tell me, and I can't hear from multiple people that this boss is super duper hard. I want to fight him, and mostly I know it's not going to be the case because I totally get it. People know how to make a good game, but I just really hope I somehow just shit on it. Like first round, I get like super lucky or something. I'm just like in the zone, and I hope it is like one shot.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I know it's not, but like in my head, there's like a little guy saying it's gonna happen. So I'm hoping it happens.
All right. Okay. We'll see.
We'll find out.
All right. So I have been playing Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions. That's what Ryan assigned me. Final Fantasy Tactics, and I got the War of the Lions version for
You got the audience,
iOS for my iPhone, and I played a lot since last time. I beat Chapter 3, and I'm probably like 4 missions into Chapter 4. The ending of Chapter 3, I'm trying to remember. Honestly, it's been so long because I did a lot, but like it was pretty sick because Grand Duke Barrington, that big old asshole. Yeah. He was like in his like quarters in his room with like all of his people, and then I think it's like Fulmarv or some other guy. The guy that we chased up to the rooftop, and then he took the Orosite and disappeared.
Yep, yeah, Mm-hmm.
Barrington invites him in, and he's basically like, well, you have to join me or else. And then Fulmarv, or I can't remember his name, but he's basically like, yo, you're an idiot. And then...
dude, like, literally. Him and Orlando.
And then it like cuts away, and the next we see, it was an absolute bloodbath. Like, he turned into... another monster or whatever with the Orosite and just absolutely destroyed literally everyone in the whole castle.
Yeah, exactly. He literally like you start to see more of the people that are just old, like that have been hunting the Orosite. You know, that's the war. You like they start to explain like the war doesn't even matter. You know, it's like it's all a disguise for these.
It's
people.
all about the Orosite.
Exactly,
and so I did that boss battle with him was really tough, and what I ended up having to do is I just continually used focus and then like tailwind or whatever it is with
Ramza.
Yeah, with Ramza, and I got so I basically I just kept running away from him because at first it's a one-on-one before he's a monster. I just kept running away and doing that until my attack was incredibly high and my speed was incredibly high.
I know that feeling, dude. I know that feeling so
then once he actually turned into a monster, like
you just shit on him.
Yeah, he literally took like 2 or 3 hits and that was it.
Yeah, that's
after that there's a level like on the roof. Where,
I was going to ask you, how do you feel about this? I hate this fight, dude. Biggest.
I lost the first time because the ninja killed Ramza literally on the first turn before I could even move. So I lost the first time. Actually, I don't even know if I lost the first time. I think I might have been fine because I basically just what's the word? I like froze the 2 ninjas.
Oh, nice. Oh, smart,
I disabled them.
Yeah, disabled.
I basically just disabled them, and then I made them slow, and then I made the rest of my guys fast so that we killed the main guy.
Nice.
But that cutscene beforehand where the girl just hucks Duke Barrington off of the roof, that was so cool.
Yeah, it's actually I love the sprite work. War of the Lions did a really good job actually of like updating this. Like those little animations are really good. when I did that fight recently on my phone, because I started playing it again too, dude, the guy literally did the samurai first strike 3 times to me on 3 different characters. He just I attacked him, and he used whatever, I can't remember the name of the move, but it's where instead of counter, he just attacks first and stops your attack.
Yep.
And he literally did that 3 times, and twice he did for 330, and he just one shot 2 of my guys, and I was what the heck? It was crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
So anyways, after then, that was the end of chapter 3, and basically we're still looking for Ram's sister, because they still ran away with Ram's sister.
Exactly.
Trying to remember, chapter 4, the time gap between chapter 3 and chapter 4 is less than the gap between 2 and 3. I think it's maybe only a couple weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I believe. I think it's 8 weeks. I say.
But I think that's between 2 and 3, because I think it's even less.
Oh, really?
3 and 4.
Huh.
I remember. Well, I don't know. It's definitely less than 2 and 3. But the goal right now is that basically Ramza's I gotta go find Delita, because he's gotta know something. So we're going to find Delita, and that's it.
Nice.
Oh, and I did a bunch of grinding.
Nice.
And I got Ramza up to a samurai, finally.
Oh, nice.
And
okay, nice.
The other main thing, well, I turned my black mage into a summoner, and that's been pretty cool. He's been doing a lot of damage.
Okay,
but the other
nice.
thing is that my white mage, which I then turned into a time mage, and then did a bunch of other stuff, I decided I wanted to turn her into an arithmetic or arithmetician or whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Arithmetic.
Yeah. So I did that, but I didn't realize that arithmetics are incredibly fucking slow. So every time I do a battle with her, I basically can't get any JP because she's dead before she can even move. So now I'm debating. Do I go back and grind even more just to give her more skills and then turn her into something else, or do I just go back to making her a white mage? I don't know.
So arithmetic is it's a very busted class. Once you get everything, and arithmetic's also tricky because you have to. So I wouldn't recommend having your white mage be arithmetic, because you have to have other prerequisite abilities for arithmetic to work. So for example, you can do a really broken ability is doing EXP or level 3 death. If you have the black mage skill death or the time mage skill death, whatever it is, in your character's learned abilities, any single unit that has a multiple level of 3 dies. That's what arithmetic does. It gives you learn a factor, you learn a something it's divisible by, and then you whatever spell you want, and that's what so you need to know the spell already.
So the spells aren't arithmetic spells? I thought it calculates based on whatever the factor is.
Yeah,
and it just deals damage.
But you have to have whatever spell you want to multiply and choose on everybody. So you'd want to make your black mage eventually an arithmetic, or the summoner, because you could use all of the black mage spells could be multiplied and hit everybody. You see what I'm saying? Unless they changed that in War of the Lions, but that's what it was in the old one. Was so it was, I think it was called calculator before, which was easier for me to say.
Yeah.
But that one, again, it would be you pick their HP, their brave, their faith, their EXP, their level, whatever stat you want, and then you pick a multiplied number. So 2, 3, 4, 5, or prime, I think is what they are.
Yeah.
And then
those other ones, there's height and stuff like that.
Yep. So those 2 factors, you then pick a spell that the character knows, and anyone that meets those 2 factors gets hit or affected by said spell.
Interesting.
So you could make him really good for if you figure out something that all your allies have, you could make him cast haste or protect on everybody every time first round he's on. You could make him buff everybody at once, or again you can make him kill everybody at once. He actually can he's really tricky. It's the most it's the most JRPG intricate thing in the game, honestly, is the calculator. It's super, it's once you figure it out, it's oh my god, this is disgustingly broken. But if you don't know what it is, it takes so much time. So and he's very slow. You're right, that class is very slow. So you have to find stuff that gives him speed, accessories that give speed.
All right. Well, I'll just have to play with it more.
Agreed.
See what happens.
All right, so here we are.
Oh, I mean, it's a back. I'm kidding. All right.
We're hanging out in the sheet. I got anonymous koala here and anonymous shrew.
Which is which?
Nice.
All right.
Oh, damn it, I'm the shrew.
Because I see you on the koala, yeah.
Ah, nice. All right, cool. I thought that might be easier since we'll have...
No, you're a shrew. I'm just kidding. All right, sorry.
All right, peeps.
All right, guys.
So we still have me. We have the Ryan guy. He hung in here too. But we also have someone else here.
We have the wondrous, the magnificent, the luxurious Gooey Fame.
Luxurious.
Hey, fellas. Yeah. How's it going?
It's going good.
Gooey's back again for another debate. We're going to see if I like him or not again. Or
this is the true test.
This is the true test. No, it's okay. I totally enjoyed our conversation last time. So
that was a fun time. Yeah.
I love that. Goo is on an episode where we ranked Legend of Zelda art styles. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ranking all three of our collective favorite N64 games. And I am very excited for this.
Yes, and I can't wait to have, I think, 2 of them that you guys won't have, at least.
Ooh, okay.
So
I was going to say, like, what do we do for honorable mentions? But I don't want to, like, say one that's actually on someone's list. So
we'll just do...
maybe.
So the way that we're going to do this, we all came prepared with our top 10, correct?
Yeah.
So we are going to take turns revealing them one by one, and we are going to rank every single one in our power ranking style. So I'll say one, and then Gooey says one, and then we'll rank it, the one that Gooey said, we'll rank it compared to mine, and then Ryan will say one, and we'll rank it compared to the ones that we've said. And the reason that we all came prepared with our own top 10s is there's likely to be some repeats here.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many games are going to be on the list, but it's not going to be 30.
I don't think the math's going to line up either, right? Like, you could put all ours into a thing and assign point values, but we're gonna free ball it, right?
We're
just based on our emotions.
Yes,
we're just
free balling
and our ability to sell said game.
Well, that's the cool thing too, is that, say, like, if Ryan has some sort of weird niche N64 game that I have not heard of versus one that you have on your list that I've never played, you guys basically have to convince me which one to put higher.
Understood.
All right.
Before we get into that, let's just talk about the N64 in general. I think we're all 90s kids, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So
N64.
Everyone knows the N64. That's like nostalgia heaven for a lot of 90s kids, and the N64 itself had like a crap ton of super iconic games just for gaming in general.
Yeah, hands down. It started everything, dude. Every, like, Nintendo series, pretty much, that we care about, like, was almost like birth from N64. Like, so many.
Yeah.
In a way.
Well, yeah, or at least they brought it into a new, the form we know it now,
For sure, yeah.
Like, I think this being one of the first, like, full 3D, like, renderings. Like,
yes,
it was so big at the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude! Everyone was like, you could like see all the angles of him. Like, it was just so cool. Like, everything was like that. It was so neat.
Camera controls too. Like, that was something that really wasn't even much of an issue in gaming before. And like some of the stuff they did in some of these games that we're likely going to talk about today, it just basically set a precedent for 3D games moving forward forever.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I personally, I started on the NES, actually in the Super Nintendo era, but we had an NES because it was, a little bit cheaper. And they were releasing games, pretty late on that. Yeah. But I was still pretty young, and then N64 was came out right in the sweet spot of it came out when I was 6 and lasted till I was 11. 6 to 11 for me that was
those are the formative gaming years.
That's perfect. Yeah,
that's the cool zone. Yeah. So that's my I'm nostalgic for that and consoles before and after, but that's pure childhood there.
That was the prime years.
Yeah. So that's you're slightly older than Ryan and I, so that's kind of that was a little bit more like the GameCube for me. Was those formative years?
Yeah.
But at the same time, the N64 was one of the first game consoles that I had, and it was Ryan and I were just at that age where we were old enough to play it and make formative memories with it, but personally, a lot of my memories playing the N64 were like with my older brother or with my older neighbor, and basically playing a bunch of games together with them. So like I didn't play a ton of games by myself on it until I was a little bit older. Sure. But I still, have all those memories and
a lot of the really good multiplayer games.
Plenty of our examples will be that too.
Yeah,
like
for
even because that was such a banging console for couch multiplayer.
Oh yeah, multiplayer.
Oh
games,
my god, dude! The amount of shit talk that has occurred over N64 games, do you even to this day, is insane. It's so good.
All right, so if you guys are ready, I'm ready to reveal my number 10. If we want to jump into this ranking.
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
All right, so my number 10 favorite N64 game is Mario Tennis.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. Actually, I could see that. I could see that with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Goo, I don't know if you know this, but I actually play tennis. I haven't played it recently, but
nice.
I was basically on our school team all throughout high school, and I was co-captain of the tennis team my senior year. So I'm a big tennis guy, and this was just
huge tennis
guy. And this was just this is just a great game. I had played Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color before this, so I was kind of already into Mario Tennis, and just having it in 3D it was so much fun. This is also one of the original rage games for me, because fighting Wario in the one-player mode is absolutely ridiculous.
Mario Tennis for me, it's probably like number 11 on my list, but it could go it could have gone like up to 7 with the games I have.
Uh-huh.
Like that's how
nice. That's how close it was.
Yeah,
they're all pretty good. Mario Tennis I actually didn't play a lot at the time it was out. I definitely remember it, but that was cool about N64 was like as you get older, like you still encounter people who have it sitting around and you can sit down and play it still. Yeah. And Mario Tennis was one about like in my early 20s where one of my friends' houses where they did shows at a lot. They would have an N64 and Mario Tennis was a highly competitive game there. And I actually got into it then, and I learned it. I got somewhat competitive still with it, like could like be on a team with someone and do okay. And I loved it. So I have fond adult memories of playing that game.
Hell yeah.
So
not to mention
that doing
like the series itself. That I don't know if you guys have played any of the newer Mario Tennis games, but I got the most recent one for Switch, and it's still really fun. That series is still going pretty strong.
Yeah, I only have played. I've never actually played the very first one. I did not play this one. I've only played Mario Power Tennis.
But one other crucial thing about this game. This introduced us to the glorious man that is Waluigi. This was Waluigi's first game.
Oh my god.
Good point.
A legend was born.
All right, it might just stay at number 1 for a while.
Yeah, the release date is 2001 on the Game Boy Color. It's 2000 on the N64.
Okay, gotcha.
So this one is the first one.
So it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
Makes sense. Okay, so officially Mario Tennis is number 1.
Yeah.
And it's the best and the worst. Waluigi is the best and the worst character.
Waluigi will always be the best.
And the worst.
All right, Goo, you wanna give us your number 10?
Go for it.
Sure. I also want to preface, actually, some of these games I have played like that, like later on or even very recently. Like I always say, I'm always playing Zelda.
Yeah, of course.
But like some of these games, I hear things said oh, it doesn't hold up or whatever. But my ranking, some of it is just involved with games that were like I just loved so much at the time, and I haven't even played since. Okay, so my number 10 is Pokemon Snap.
Ooh.
Because it's a game I haven't really played in a long time.
Nice pick.
But I loved it so much as a kid. I think I had it at first, or maybe always as a rental game, actually. But it's actually kind of a short game, if I remember. And just that concept at the time was so cool. Mm-hmm. Of going going through and taking the pictures or whatever, but then also like discovering this like secret things if you use like the items.
Yeah, secret
And
ways to evolve Pokemon and stuff.
And it was one of the first ways to see like a 3D Pokemon world too.
Yeah, for sure.
It has some weird lessons about like photography. Like they always want it to be like exactly in the center of the picture. Like I don't think that always makes a good photograph. But
we should run that through like an expert like photo school course and see how that works.
But yeah, get one of those YouTube videos. Go.
And there was like cool mysteries to certain levels, and you'd have to go back to certain levels and do certain things, and there was all these secrets of like discovering like these secret photographs, and you like would lead to like finding Mew, and so there was always something about that excited me.
Yeah. So it's funny that you said Mario Tennis could be like your number 11 because that's like Pokemon Snap for me. Like I didn't. It's not on my top 10, but this was one of the ones that I was considering for my number 10, and I didn't. It's probably because I never personally owned this game. But funny enough, my most vivid memories with this game are at your house, Ryan.
Really? Wow, yeah.
I remember playing it at your house.
Oh my god. I remember all the random, like, B-Rad and Raz would always try to get we would always try to get Mew. And I remember I was just young enough when I first played it that I just, like, didn't understand what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why this game was so confusing for me. I could not do it.
It's kind of goofy.
It is really cool just to take pictures of all the Pokemon and like living in their actual habitats, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was cool to like just the simple stuff of like manipulating them to like get a better pose was always fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ryan, did you have either of these on your list?
No, actually. I like honestly, like it's crashing into me right now. I didn't think of Pokemon Snap, honestly. I really wasn't. I was thinking more
Didn't think of Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap 2 was just revealed recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the Switch, it looks gorgeous.
I was thinking of a different game. I actually still, it's funny enough, I still ended up putting on my list, but I was thinking of a different game whenever I thought of Pokemon Snap for a little bit, and I, like, with the microphone, if that...
Hey,
like,
Pikachu, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I just like.
I have fond memories of that.
I confused those two as well, actually.
So like that for a little bit, I was like thinking of that, and then actually looking it up for a second, I remember this game, but I don't remember much about it.
Okay.
All right. So what are we thinking ranking wise? Is Mario Tennis above or is Mario Snap?
I would say Mario Tennis above, because Mario Tennis definitely is. I think I'm more like. I guess it's hard to say because like I think the N64 always is a better console to play with more people. So like I think I'm probably going to vote games that have multiplayer capabilities, and like I think I'm personally probably going to rate them higher. So like I think Mario Tennis is probably going to be better than I would put it over Pokemon Snap. Like
this kind of like I said, like Pokemon's or Mario Tennis could go up to like 7. How I have it, and I do have like also strong enough memories for that, and I actually think it technically is a better game, but I had Snap there because I did have very specific memories of having my mind blown as a child.
That's fair.
Of making like seeing Dragonite come out of the water and being like, oh my god, you know. But I can support Mario Tennis above Pokemon Snap. Like that's not one I'm gonna.
That's my vote as well. I'm gonna put Mario Tennis above. They're both pretty. The difference in quality, if any, is marginal. Like, I had fun with both of these games. I don't feel super strongly about either of them. But I would say Mario Tennis number 1, Pokemon Snap number 2. All right. Ryan, how about you? Let's hear some of your list.
So my number 10 is going to be the classic racing game. Not Mario Kart, but Diddy Kong Racing.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Love me some Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing was my number 8.
Ooh, nice. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm disrespecting it now that I knocked it down.
No, you're good.
No, but yeah, dude, Diddy Kong Racing, fantastic. I think I still think, no offense to Mario Kart, that this is the superior racing game. This had incredibly way more features. I loved Diddy Kong Racing. The multiplayer games were fun. The actual like race adventure mode was literally like I kind of want to play it right now that I'm talking about it and I'm looking at it. Like I want to race I want to race the octopus again and get really mad that it's hard to beat on the stupid water. Like, oh my god.
This is like a really little magical world that you have in this game. And
yeah, it was really cool.
I had it at my number 8, mainly because the big thing for me with this game was, like you said, the adventure mode. I think it's super cool just to be able to drive around in your cart like in a hub and going to different worlds and doing different races and stuff. That's sick.
Yeah, and it was cool that you could like race against the genie, like in the hub world. So it was more. There was actually stuff to do in it. It wasn't just like a way to get to the next loading screen. Yeah. So like that was really cool too.
Let's not forget this was Banjo's first game.
You're absolutely right, dude.
Conker's in there too. Yeah,
made a guest appearance, which is really cool.
Yeah. The only other thing that I think this game has a leg up on Mario Kart 64 is that this one has the multiple different vehicles. Like you can do the plane, the cart, and the boat, and that's pretty sick.
Yeah, they did that in N64, dude. Yeah. Mario Kart was revealing that stuff as legendary new Mario Kart for like the Wii.
I wish they would come out with a new Diddy Kong Racing. That would be fantastic.
Dude, I would pay big money for a Switch Diddy Kong Racing. That would be awesome.
That would. What do you think about Diddy Kong Racing, Go?
So I didn't have it on my list. I think it's conceptually cool, and I always like the glimpses I always got of it. Like I had a friend who had it, and I always thought like this seems really cool, but I never had it myself. I don't think I have it now. Actually, maybe I should play it, but so I never got to like actually play the single player really and enjoy it, which seems like a really cool aspect of it. And I always thought like, oh, that seems so awesome. I was kind of jealous a little bit that I didn't have it, you know?
Yeah.
But then multiplayer, I was just not very good at it.
Yeah, that's fair. I get not having it. I can see that.
It's tough, yeah. Whereas like I always felt like Mario Kart. I had it, but it was also a little bit more accessible to anybody, and you could like kind of sit down. You know, some people are just going to be bad at it, but it was just a bit more accessible.
Yeah, it was like I think I could agree with that. I think it's probably easier to have more fun immediately in it.
But Diddy Kong Racing, I respect as a game. I just I don't have the attachment to it. So
yeah, I think that's definitely for me. That's like one of that's like a secret N64 game to me. It's like it's not a secret obviously, but like it's definitely like one of like my personal flavor games.
I mean, it was the big racing competitor for Mario Kart.
It's true, but we all know what they continued and what they didn't.
Yeah,
so
it's very true. All right, so
we're talking about it now.
What are we saying for the list?
I would personally put this above Mario Power Tennis and above Pokemon Snap. I am up for debate on the Mario Power not Power Tennis, but on Mario Tennis. But I think Diddy Kong Racing is what is more fun than Mario Tennis. But that I can again it's my flavor thing. I get it.
I'm gonna agree with that. I would put Diddy Kong Racing above Mario Tennis as well.
Okay, nice.
It's a very memorable game.
It's a really memorable game. Like, dude, I'm thinking about it and I'm like smiling, just thinking about it.
I can get down with that still. I can be agreeable here still because
we haven't said nothing too crazy, you know. It's okay. Just take a step in. It's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing too disagreeable yet.
We're not really getting into the strong passion games yet either. So
it's very true.
That's a game actually that I like always wished that I was into. You know what
Honestly,
I mean?
you should.
I know what you're saying.
Just take like an afternoon or something and like pop it in and play that adventure mode because it's really cool.
Or next time you see Corey, just freaking throw him an N64 controller and be like, I challenge you.
That would be sick.
Well, then I'll lose again, and it'll just be the same hard feelings, you know?
Oh, yeah, but the friendships you made foraging through that?
The true boss was the friendships you made along the way. All right, so my turn again, I believe.
It is.
So my number 9, we'll see how you guys respond to this. I have a feeling both of you guys have this on your list, and both of you guys have it considerably higher. My number 9 is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Oh my! Of course, I have this very high.
Yeah, I figured.
So I on purpose knew you guys were gonna fucking hold all of the Zelda, so I wanted to have more games on the list. So I actually on purpose, because I was really stuck between a couple, didn't pick them on my list. I would honestly,
that's fair.
I kind of did that as like knowing how this. I wanted more, at least a couple more options for all of us. Because I just want to talk about like a certain game in particular. That one I was like on the fence about. But yeah, I personally, I wouldn't put this I'd put this in at least top 5.
You should have put it on your list, Ryan.
I should. So again, I should have. So like, I had it originally at like a ghost number 6. If that helps you.
Yeah.
Like I'll say it was my number 6, but like I took it out to switch it for something that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Like, well, like I know that sounds bad because
yeah, that's kind of cheating, but also
yeah, I'm sorry.
I like having more on the list, but
yeah, thank you. Again, it was with good intention.
For the list,
I promise. It was for the list.
I will just say I can't accept this not being somewhat high because this is, for a long period of my life, was my favorite game of all time.
So I know you feel very. Let me say my piece because I don't plan on being very argumentative about this game because I know this game has a huge following. I'm it's on my list. It's still a fantastic game, and I very much love playing it. I never owned Majora's Mask for the N64. So my first time playing it was basically on an emulator when I was like in late high school. And then after that, my next time playing it was when it came out for the 3DS. And like, it's still a fantastic game. Just in terms of Zelda games as a whole, it's not one of my favorites. I feel like basically all of the fantastic stuff in that game is entirely based around the side content, and it is phenomenal side content, some of the best side content in any video game ever, I would say. But that being said, when I compare the Zelda elements of it to other Zelda games that are some of my favorites, it doesn't quite stack up. And the reason that it's this low on my list is basically just because I didn't have it and play it as a kid.
That's fair.
Yeah. And but I do have one vivid memory of it. The only time I played it when I was a kid, it must have been in like a friggin' like, I don't know, a Best Buy or like a Sears or something. And they had like a demo set up for it. And I remember playing it when my mom was like talking to the cashier or something. And I remember I basically just started on whatever save file was already there that someone had played on. And it was basically during the final hours. So I started playing it, and I was just kind of like walking around.
Oh, man.
And then the moon crashed into the world, and it was like, game over, you died. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Wow.
I didn't do anything.
That's amazing. That's a bad way to start.
So yeah, that was my first impression of Majora's Mask.
So you already knew what Dark Souls was before Dark Souls even existed.
There you go. I feel very strongly about this game. Like, Ocarina of Time is also obviously one of my favorite games of all time, and other Zelda games, but that one, I actually grew to like that game more after I'd already beaten it, but then after really getting into Majora's Mask and Link's Awakening also. But this was like I think the first Zelda game I anticipated, which adds to it too, because I remember leading up to it, there were all these ads of the world ending and like this kid's playing the game and everyone's like, oh, he's got to save the world. And there was one commercial that had the Hardys from the WWF in it.
Oh my God.
Very strange commercial. But anyways, so that was like a cross of worlds I love too with like wrestling. So it was just like speaking to me on all these levels, and I got it as a gift, and I just, I have so many like I remember specific moments of playing parts of that game for the first time and like exactly where I was and like what it was like.
Yeah, you remember the era of your life that was Majora's Mask.
Yeah, and I also I think I got it for my birthday, my 11th birthday, because it came out in 01, I think, and that day I actually I got mauled by a dog on my birthday.
Oh, I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, and so I had to get, he like attacked the back of my leg. I still have like some scars back there, but like
that's crazy.
I got 25 stitches in the back of my leg as a little boy here, and I wasn't very mobile, And
yeah, of course.
I just like hung out, played Zelda, played Majora's Mask, and I did everything in the game. I also got the strategy guide with it too.
Oh,
so
nice! One of those ones.
That's awesome.
That's
always
those
a great
games.
gaming
I love
experience.
games with strategy, dude. Such a great gaming experience.
So like I hear like pretty what I would consider like good faith criticism of the game all the time that I'm like I can appreciate, but like it never affected me also because I was never like lost. You know, if I ever was I understood everything about the game at the time. You know, because I had the book and everything, and I love it. I even going to the Zelda elements. The 4 dungeons in this game are like 4 of my favorite 3D Zelda dungeons. So like
that's a conversation
it did
for another time. I do not agree, but
sure.
that's a conversation for another time.
But I'm just saying, for me, it does everything I like. I would say it's not the perfect like traditional Zelda game where you have like Ocarina and like A Link to the Past. But for me, like I got so involved with the story and the characters and the setting, and you know I won't go on about it much more in future segments.
I mean, that's the thing is that like I can say all I want about it, but I cannot possibly take any of that away from you. You know, I can't
Sure.
I can't argue.
You can't. Yeah,
you can't like this game because
that.
you had special moments with it.
Yeah. Those weren't my special moments.
This has to be at least in like the top 5 for me by the end of this. Right now, it has to be above all these games.
I'm fine.
I'm 100% okay with it going to number 1 right now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
I can't wait to see what we try to pierce the wall with. What games we try to like to be like, hey man, come on.
I understand. We gotta be like diplomatic here. You know?
I feel like we'll have to just use some Zelda bait and Ocarina. Maybe, who knows? It's okay. It's okay.
You said I have to say where I have it on my list. I actually currently have it as number 2, but it's it's more of like 1A and 1B. Like I go back and forth.
That's okay. Yeah. Understood.
The other one is yeah.
Spoilers on what the other one is. Yeah.
I didn't say what it is.
Oh my god! All right, you're not wrong. Okay.
All right.
Goo. What's your next one?
So another one that's still it's kind of floating around. I think this is a great game, but you know it could kind of go anywhere for me. Because I have some great fond memories of it, is Donkey Kong 64.
Nice. I have that on my list.
That is not on my list.
Oh,
what?
okay.
Dude,
where do you have it, Ryan?
I actually, no lie, had that at number 4. I love
okay.
Donkey Kong. Dude, DK64 was... Oh, that was like what that game was so cool because of all the different Kongs you got to play. There was like a whole universe of Donkey Kong, dude. Oh my god,
the big hub world.
The DK
dude,
rap.
Dude, come on, dude, his coconut
So they're
gun,
finally here, performing for you. If you know the words,
Classic.
Yeah, big cool world. Lots of cool settings. Like it has that rare kind of personality to it, like sense of humor. That's another one like that. I haven't played it since like I probably played it like 10 years ago. So I don't know how well it holds up. I hear like people criticize this game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it has its flaws, but it's an old game. Come on, it's rusty, but it's good.
So
it's good.
I didn't own this game either. That's probably why it's not on my list. My only memories of this are playing it at Eric's house, Ryan.
Yep. Oh my god. Yeah.
But it in more recent times, like the stuff that I've heard about it, I'm aware that it's like from what I've been told, it's basically a collectathon nightmare.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I definitely I would say now looking at it, some of the things you had to do was really annoying.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I think as a little kid and my attention was just like I just wanted like I didn't know I wanted to do a bunch of long things, but like there was just I always was doing something. I was always trying to collect more stuff and finding more things and like running around everywhere.
I pine for the days where we had the time to just sit down and just collect a bunch of crap.
Yeah. I know, just collect a bunch of mindless junk. Swim everywhere, check behind every tree, climb up every tree, like everything.
It reminds me a little bit of it is sort of like almost to me to Mario 64 as Diddy Kong Racing is to Mario Kart, where it's like the other one is such a more to me like well-rounded, like accessible, widely accessible product, where this kind of pushes the envelope a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of like the world
it was
and the
for
features.
90s gamers, not 90s kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
So
and this tracks with I went from NES to Nintendo 64, so I didn't play Super Nintendo. I didn't play Donkey Kong Country.
yeah, so this is like Donkey Kong for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet if I played Country, I would totally be like, no, this is inferior.
Yeah. So what do you think?
That's fair.
What do you think for our list?
Well, I had it above Snap, so I'd at least put it above that.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely put it above Snap. I would put it. So I would right now put it at number 2 personally, because I think this game had such great like again, I big vote on multiplayer, dude. If you've never played the multiplayer of DK64 as a little kid, like that was so
It did, yeah, like
fun.
a shooter mode.
Oh my god, it was
third
Donkey
person
Kong Golden. It was Donkey Kong GoldenEye, dude.
Yeah,
like
pretty cool.
It was incredible. The maps, the maps actually were like intricate little like arenas you'd fight in. You throw oranges at each other for grenades. Like, oh, dude, it was.
They did
my
that
God.
in Banjo-Kazooie also, and it was
and it
sick.
was sick. It was sick. It like literally was just like a mini Quake Halo-esque kind of just like just fight and kill. Here's your KD. Like, but it's Donkey Kong. It was awesome.
So
What do you think, Corey?
I put it number 2.
Personally, I would put it probably below Mario Tennis, but since I know you guys, Goo, I don't know how high you have it, and Ryan, I know you have it at number 2. For the sake of diplomacy, I'm willing to put it at number 3 if you guys are okay with that.
I could stand behind 3.
I'm totally fine with that. Yeah,
Diddy Kong
this
Racing
is still
is
in
sick,
my mix-up category.
Yeah.
So
These are all of these games are kind of in the same ballpark, pretty much, except for Majora's Mask.
No, but I'm definitely okay with
All right.
yeah, this is looking good to
number
me.
3. This is looking pretty good.
I like
so
it.
far.
All right, Ryan, what's the next one?
All right, so this is going to be one where probably I'm just going to hear some cricket chirps, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm not sure, but who knows? I love this game, Gauntlet Legends.
Oh,
for the
yes.
N64.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, Goo. Let's go. Goo.
I don't have it on my list, but that was another sick rental game.
Dude, this game, ultimate rental game. I could totally agree to that. This was the game if you had your friends and you played. Dude, this was like original, probably not original Diablo, because maybe I'm not sure, but like it felt like it. It was like one of those like top down, just like beat 'em up, murderous. All of these like different spawned enemies, and like it saved all your data so you could like level up your characters, and like it was like a true grind game, and it was on the N64. And I remember, dude, I think probably when I was like 6 or maybe 7, almost every day, me and my 2 brothers would go to my friend Joey's house down the street, and we'd all plug into his N64. We'd all bring our controllers, walk down the street, play Gauntlet, just grind our characters and level up, and like fight all of like the default funny, like literally like fight like the Minotaur and fight the Chimera. I mean, there was no like story at all. It was just this evil wizard gets tricked by a demon that has no name and just takes over. It's like so funny how basic it is, and you play like the character's warrior and
it's
archer.
Goofy, yeah.
But it's good.
It's because it's based on the arcade game from the 80s.
Yeah,
and it actually is an arcade game. It's a port to N64.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's.
And I love that.
I want the arcade game. I want like a big arcade cabinet of it, dude.
So sick. I like that it keeps that identity of like the 80s arcade charm. It still has it there. It's actually like it probably doesn't hold up that well, but it was so sick.
But like pretty much that was my N64. Like to us, like we literally would just always like I remember for like consecutively for so many times, like dude, like Joey's parents just thought they like adopted us. We were always trying to play and go over. It was so funny. But that game is to me is fond memories.
I love that too, that you could save your character stats, so you could like so it did feel like, even though it was like wizard, you had these preset avatars, like it did feel like you had sort of like your own character and you were investing your XP into stuff, which felt kind of advanced for an N64 game.
I definitely think so. Yeah, it pretty much exactly what you said. Like I felt so connected to like I think I always played the green archer character. I think I saw like her little character model,
and it has the classic
always
voiceover
played this girl. Yep.
Of like blue wizard needs food badly.
Yeah. Oh
or, like,
my god,
it'd be like don't shoot the food.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. But yeah, I always played the green archer. She was bae.
I literally have never heard of this game.
Have you heard of Gauntlet?
Oh, come on. It's so good.
Never.
Well, Corey, where do you feel about this on the list?
You guys seem to like it, so I think I might be a little.
Well, I didn't put it on my list.
And I also put it at the bottom of my list. So like I kind of thought I was just going to talk about it for like 30 seconds, hear some like, yeah, good for you, bud, and then we're just going to put it at the bottom of the list. So I'm not really going to.
In solidarity, I would put it above Pokemon Snap because I'm the only one who brought that. I would like concede that because
That's what all I'm fighting for. I wouldn't put it over Mario Tennis because I think Mario Tennis is more enjoyable. Like I think more people could like it better, and therefore I think.
So you guys are both fighting for number 5.
Well, I'm agreeing to putting it there. If that's you didn't.
Yeah, I think. Listen, if you want Pokemon Snap above it,
I guess
fight for it.
I would put it at the bottom, but I don't really have a say that much because I haven't played it.
I was being presumptuous that you didn't care too much about Pokemon Snap, you know.
Well, I have fond memories with Pokemon Snap, but at the same time, I wouldn't like. I'm not gonna go arguing that Pokemon Snap is a great game. You don't want to fight for it. Yeah. So if you guys think Gauntlet Legends, because it sounds like, even though it's like a kind of like a classic '80s arcade beat 'em up style game, even that sounds a little bit more substantial than Pokemon Snap.
It's that multiplayer factor, you know. It's
that's huge.
It's not the best game, but it's just I played that with my stepsister, my brother, and maybe even my stepbrother, or whoever's the fourth, and it was just like, yeah, you would rent that, and the whole family is entertained, you know.
Yeah, and the game honestly is really long. Like when you really like
it is,
like especially when you're younger, dude. There is literally 5 maps and then a boss map. And there was I think 5 zones or 6 zones.
Yeah, because it's made to like get your quarters in the arcade. Yeah,
exactly. And you would go back into other areas and find secret doors because there'd be a scroll in like the 4th zone that talks about a hidden door in the 2nd zone, so that you get like a hidden item that would have let you kill a boss better. Like
that reminds me, Corey. I gotta tell you about the best thing about any Gauntlet game is death is in it, like the Grim Reaper.
Oh my god!
And he'll be like in random chests or like something like that, and he'll start sapping your life, and you like move slowly
and scare the shit out of you.
And you can't even. It's like encountering like a witch in Left 4 Dead. You know what I mean? Where it's like, so,
that's
but you could always
look at him. Oh my god! Wow, this is a horrible picture.
You could always instant kill. You could instant kill him if you held onto a potion, you know.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you'd always be like, okay, I got 1 potion in the bank because if death shows up, we gotta fucking
we gotta deal with it, or you're done.
It gave me a lot of feelings. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Well, that's in that case. I'm totally fine putting it at number 5.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Permanent, solid friendship. Now I'm just like,
we did
it. Like permanent.
You did it, Gooey. You won Ryan's approval.
Dude, I told you, one hands down.
That gave me the same feeling of playing the multiplayer of that game and getting excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Wow. Good game.
All right. Well, let's keep going then, because we got some more to talk about. We already talked about my number 8, so I'm going to move on to my number 7, which is Mario Party 2.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. So I didn't have Mario Party, but
I had a Mario Party, but I did not have 2.
So Mario Party, obviously, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 all came out for the N64, and honestly, they all blend together a lot for me. So I kind of just picked my favorite one. And the reason that 2 is my favorite one is because it has all the maps where you change costumes.
Yes.
And that is so cool.
The same thing I was thinking, yeah.
But my argument for Mario Party 2, and basically any of the Mario Parties for that matter, is that no matter how old the game is, like you can pop that in with friends right now and play it and you'll have a great time. I think that's pretty universal. And Mario Party
there's some people who hate Mario Party actually.
Yeah, well those people aren't fun, so we're not going to talk about that.
Mario Party ruins friendships for sure, but you have the best time doing it.
It's Japanese Monopoly. It's Monopoly with a lot more smiles and happy tunes.
Yes.
And it just ruins lives.
There is a lot of like randomness in the game that's like total BS.
Yeah.
That ticks people off, but I think it's hilarious.
Well, so that's one of the reasons I put Mario Party 2 for sure over Mario Party 1 is that Mario Party 2 basically has all of the mini games from Mario Party 1 plus more. But the thing is that a lot of the Mario Party 1 mini games have like super, almost like mini game breaking things about them. Like so, some of them just don't function the way that they're supposed to. And in the second one, they brought a lot of those mini games back, but fixed them up so that they're actually more fair.
Okay.
I actually, now looking at this, I totally mixed Mario Party 1 and 2, and this actually is on my list. I have this at, this actually was going to be the next one I was going to talk about. But actually, no, never mind. It was my number 7. Not the next
mine.
one. I have a different one, yeah. I totally mixed. I was thinking about Cowboy Hat Mario, and I told you that was the first one. I thought that was the first one.
Mario
So
Party.
it's like the themed worlds.
Yeah, this is mine.
I mean, I was honestly just like, I love all three of the first 3 Mario Party games, so I just picked one of them. The one that I remember.
That's fair. It's just like a strong representative. Yeah,
I definitely do remember it having some really fun mini games though. Like there's the bowling one, like the Koopa bowling one.
Yeah,
where you're your pins and you have to jump, and that something that I miss about older Mario Party games is that I feel like there are a lot more 1v3 mini games. I know that's for sure not true, but I feel like in newer games, whenever I feel like the situation comes up a lot,
they don't
want
to bully you. Yeah, that's bullying.
I love the bullying and like the unfairness of the game.
Me too. Dude, that's what made it. That's what made it so memorable. It was so funny.
Well, but
like
that's
especially
any game. That's why it's so much fun. It's endless fun. Even if you're intimately familiar with all of the mini games, every single game you play is going to be different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I like my favorite thing about Mario Party. I'm not sure if it's true for you guys, but I think every person that plays Mario Party either has a moment or like a friend that always has the bad luck in Mario Party, and it's the funniest thing ever. Unless it's you, and then you're like, I hate that you're talking about this.
Or you always have the friend that always destroys everyone.
That's very true too. Yeah, sometimes you just have like the Mario Party god. But I love all of that.
The last time I played an N64 Mario Party, I think I got like multiple random stars, like secret stars, where you just like, you found an item block, and they just give you a star, and everyone's like, "What the?" Like it's just
it's like
so
like this is
shady.
There's so much animosity in games of Mario Party.
Yeah, I don't have it on my list, but I could kind of support it in a lot of spots. Depending, I know you guys both had it. So
in looking at the list right now and looking at my list.
I know where you're going to put it, and you're going to put it one below where you're thinking.
I'm going to put it one below where you're thinking?
No, I think you want it in between Mario Tennis and Gauntlet Legends.
No, I was going to go higher.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
I'm thinking between Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey Kong 64.
Really? Oh,
I mean,
I would keep DK64 over Mario Party. I think DK
I don't know, man. Like we're saying, N64, the N64 basically for so many people is those fantastic multiplayer memories.
That's very true, honestly.
And what game?
But that's
epitomizes that better than Mario Party.
That's why I would think about it below Mario Tennis. I feel like because Mario Tennis, I think does it better than Mario Party 2.
I don't know. Actually, honestly, Corey kind of did change my mind on that. That's such a good
DK's
point
got
for, like,
multiplayer?
It does.
I didn't even know that.
But
yeah, I know.
So like literally like right now, if all 3 of us just like downloaded an N64 emulator and started playing Mario Party 2 or DK64, I think we'd have so much more fun playing Mario Party 2.
Yeah. And also the other thing about that is Mario Party 2 is more accessible than either of these 2 games that we're talking about. You can take non-gamers and they can play Mario Party and still have a good time.
Well, yeah, but doesn't necessarily.
That's a pretty big. I'd say that's a pretty big factor.
I'm actually down for. I could see Diddy Kong. I want Diddy Kong Racing higher personally, which is I feel bad. I feel like we're just running off with Gooey's list now. Gooey's
like you said below Mario Tennis or above Mario Tennis? You said below.
I was thinking below, just because I have great memories with both, but I have better memories with different Mario Party games later.
Yeah. These aren't. This isn't my favorite Mario Party out of all Mario Parties, but
I have some of those good memories. I was thinking with Mario Tennis, but
yeah,
neither are on my list. So if I can be okay with it going above. Even...
I would push it. I'll honestly, I'd be more comfortable as at number 4, but I'll give you number 3.
Well, no, it's since Goo has Mario Tennis above it, and you're okay with that spot. Let's just put it at number 4 then.
Is that a cozy spot for it?
Just to be diplomatic. We'll have it at number 4 below Donkey Kong 64.
Okay. I like that. I mean, I really like the game, so
it's
don't get me wrong.
Okay.
All right, Goo.
It's me next?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's you next.
Okay. The next game I am going to reveal is Pokemon Stadium.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. This one was my number 11. I was so close
to really?
So
Pokemon Stadium.
This one, I actually have Pokemon Stadium 2 on my list, not Pokemon Stadium. But this was a similar situation where it was like, I really love both of them and the concept for both of them, but I played Stadium 2 a lot more, so that's why I put it on my list. And
are they similar?
They are pretty similar.
They're different enough that they would both be separate, though, I guess. So
that's why in my mind it was like, in my mind I was for reference I'm at 1, 2. This is my number 6 on my list is Pokemon Stadium 2, and when
I've never played 2, so
when I got to that spot I was like Pokemon Stadium, so I was like, all right, which one or 2, and I picked 2.
I say, ooh, okay. Well, I guess we'll probably just have to have both, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost would want to put them. I kind of want to put them together because the concept's so similar. It's kind of like how we almost just picked a Mario Party representative. You know what I mean?
I'd be fine if you want to just say Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 as a package.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Since you feel I would probably feel the same way if I had played 2 then.
Yeah, I could see that. I think for the sake of it too, because also to be fair, because some of the mini games in Mario and Pokemon Stadium 2 are just so good that I want to talk about.
Well, that's
them.
the reason that I picked 2 over 1 is that I played it more and I like the mini games better. But
okay, yeah. So that's with Pokemon Stadium. You said all of the things that I loved about it was the variety was, one, you have the rental battles where you could just with your friends just be let's pick some cool Pokemon, let's make some teams, let's have a battle. Mm-hmm. That was sweet. You'd have the different places you could battle. You had the tower mode, which is a similar thing, but you're it's it's a game within the game.
Yep.
You had you could just play Pokemon on it, which was sick because if you were tired of playing on the console or on the handheld, you could play on the console, which was amazing. I love that because
it blows my mind how there weren't more of these. This to me is such a good type of Pokemon game. I feel like they should have done more.
There were more. It was just they were named different things and they kind of cut the mini game aspect of it.
Wait, well, there's Pokemon Coliseum, right?
Well, after this, there was Coliseum. Well, if you're just talking about 3D style Pokemon games like this, there's Coliseum. There was XD Gale of Darkness. There was what's it called?
Okay.
There was another one for the Wii.
Well,
yeah, because I remember Pokemon Coliseum.
You mentioned another thing though, which was cool. Just to see these realized 3D Pokemon was amazing.
Yeah, it was just so neat. I thought
that's the big draw. And you were saying, Goo, for Pokemon Snap, it's cool to see these Pokemon just in 3D. But this is taking that a step further, where it's you're seeing these Pokemon in Pokemon battles as you, as you thought of them when you were playing the original Pokemon. Except now it's in 3D in front of you, and all the moves are fully animated and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Served a purpose because you never got to see them you never got to go catch them in the wild, which is kind of a bummer. But it did most things well. And then I feel the cherry on top of it all are the mini games.
Hell yeah,
played that mini game mode so much. Yep. It's so fun. So many goofy ones. Some of them bad, but kind of amazing. My personal favorite is the Magikarp jump one.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, right here. Oh my god.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my
That's
god!
Fun.
You just had to get the timing right,
dude,
and it's so stupid.
Dude, the Clefairy.
The sushi one is a classic too.
Oh, dude, Clear Cut. Oh my god, Clear Cut was so good, dude. The Delibird one
was awesome.
Dude, Topsy Turvy was awesome. Delibird was so good.
The Donphan Racing.
The Donphan, Donphan Racing.
They're very simple games.
Yeah, they are.
It's literally one is like just jump and hit A at the right time.
Yeah.
You know, like, or actually a lot of them are that. Like the hardening one is just hit A to harden at the right time, but you got to do it in this small window so you don't too much of your energy.
Oh my god,
awesome.
the Golbats.
Well, so
I remember
the
cut one was so fun.
The concept of these games is just so cool. Taking Pokemon and showing them off in super cool 3D environments to fully realize, the character models and stuff. But the fact that you can pop in either one of these games and like have a completely different gaming experience depending on what you want to do that day. And there's
definitely
plenty of stuff to do one player. There's plenty of stuff to do multiplayer.
Yeah, it really felt like my own personal like Pokemon themed, getaway where you could do all these different things. And you could just also play Pokemon
that's sick.
From your Game Boy.
And for those reasons, I am going to suggest we put this at number 2.
Number 2. Wow.
I am totally fine with that because I have it above DK on my list.
Ooh. Man, I guess I don't know how long it's going to stay at number 2, but it's a really good game. It is a pretty top tier game.
Yeah. What do you honestly think?
Well, so I looking at everything else, I think right now it's number 2, but I think I guess other games I'm thinking of, I don't think it'll stay number 2, but I think where we currently are, I think number 2 actually makes sense. I would maybe fight DKR, but I honestly think Pokemon Stadium was so fun. And the concept was perfect in my opinion.
I just think Pokemon Stadium 2 has a little bit more diversity.
All right, so we're cheating here. We combined them.
Yes,
which would definitely boost it than having the 2 separate. But
I mean, they're pretty much the same. We can't really argue, Cause
there's
so much difference between them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's fine.
This is our list, damn it.
That's where my kind of interchangeable ones go, and now I'm from now on it's all games that I'm
passionate about
on. Yeah.
All right, me too actually.
All right, so this is going to be my last potential cricket chirper. So Goo, I hope you I'm not sure if you know
let's
this
do
game.
It.
Very, very fun game. Played it at Eric's a lot. I ended up getting the game as well. Or maybe I borrowed it from Eric. I can't even remember, but it was Jet Force Gemini.
Oh, okay.
I'm familiar with Jet Force Gemini.
Nice, dude.
I didn't play that.
I've never played it, but I know what it is.
Dude, oh my god, it's so ugly. It's so ugly looking back on it. But this this was such a honestly top 10 game for me. So good.
It's another rare game, right?
Yeah, another rare game. I'm a big Rare fan apparently. Didn't really think about it. But big Rare fan. But it had again, it had the same really big feeling world with it was a shooter, which was I don't know why it was just so cool.
Third person
fighting all the
adventure.
Exactly, yeah. But fighting all the insect aliens, all the ant aliens and everything, and playing as the dog and all the stuff. It was actually the multiplayer was fun. It was just such a good game. I had such fond memories of this. But I know it's a little bit more personal. I just remember playing with Eric all the time. I think I played you a couple times with it too, Corey. I remember one of us would always pick the dog and hide in this little corner area.
If I played it, it was only maybe once or twice.
I respect it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I mentioned it recently. I think they were talking about on the Omega Metroid podcast, ideas of how could they have done a Metroid type game on N64, and that was what I threw out there because it's alien third person shooter.
Just like Jet Force Gemini,
yeah. So it's pretty solid. But anyway,
okay. Anyways, but
where do you
Jet
want
Force Gemini.
Jet Force?
Again, I'm honestly down just to slap that. That can just be our bottom foundation stack. I'm honestly okay with it being below everything. Again, that was just personally I had to honor it, otherwise I wouldn't be.
I don't have the fondness for it, because I didn't play it a lot, but I respect that game.
Yeah, it's quite alright.
I'm okay with the bottom too.
Jet Force Gemini. At the very bottom. Again, it was just quick glaze. Just wanted to put it out there. Big game.
I couldn't put it above Gauntlet Legends.
No, it's okay. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
All right, so let's move on. Now it's my turn. We have breached my top 5. Like Goose said, we're entering that a little bit more passionate territory. And my number 5 is Mario Kart 64.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't put that on my list because I picked it.
Holy crap!
I'm so sorry. I'm bad at Mario Kart. Okay, I'll just say it outright. I suck at Mario Kart, so I've never had fun with it. I've always been the dude that just gets his balloons popped, man.
So
it's a rough.
So
life.
This is not. It's not the first Mario Kart, but this to me, 100%, this is one of those games where you can still play it today. This epitomizes fantastic multiplayer experiences with the N64 for me. It's so much fun, and it's always like, oh, which character are you gonna pick? Oh, what map are we gonna do? And it's just, explaining the magic of Mario Kart to someone who hasn't played Mario Kart is kind of difficult, but it's basically just endless fun. I can't get tired of this game, especially if I'm playing with friends.
That's fair. It's a game I'll still always play with friends. I'm just very bad at it, so it's but I definitely enjoy the gaming experience. I enjoy that you can get even people that don't like to play games too much to play.
The other thing too is that we were talking about kind of like a more diverse experience. If you don't like racing, if you're not great at the racing element of the game, the battle mode is so much fun. Everyone loves the battle mode with the balloons, where you just got it.
I did enjoy going on the city area with the
the skyscraper level.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was awesome.
Battle mode
and the donut
was awesome.
and the GameCube, not the GameCube controller, I was thinking of a different one. But yeah, the giant donut one.
Yep.
That was awesome.
And then, not to mention, this game has a banging soundtrack.
Yeah,
that's true.
Then
that's
we
true. Mario
listened
Kart
to the
music,
whole thing the other
Mario
day.
Kart music slaps. Yeah, Mario Kart. Any Mario Kart songs, there's some good songs. So I do definitely have respect to that.
A small detail I liked that I don't know how other people feel about this, and it has to do with how I have a very distinct memory of it, and speaking to the accessibility of it was, you got the battle mode, which is awesome, and you could do versus races, which were awesome, but I would play the cups, with I have a very specific memory of playing with my friend's older brother, and if you didn't all place a certain position, you had to redo the race,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I had a distinct memory of it almost being we're on a team, that's the way he talked to me, all right, we're gonna do this, we're on a team, because he didn't want this kid to lose, we would do stuff okay, I got the lightning, so I'm gonna wait till you get a star and you can use that. Yeah, and so it was it actually was kind of a cool cooperative experience too.
That is really cool.
I like that. I definitely have had feelings like that before too, which is always, I know that feeling. It's so nice.
Yeah. So I had that as my, we haven't said my number 6, but I had that as my number 5.
Yep.
As well as Corey, but I don't know where you think we should put it.
I mean,
so I
don't think
personally I would put it in between. This is gonna be hard because I'm sure you guys are way more passionate about it. I would put it at number 7. I'd put it between Mario Tennis and Gauntlet Legends.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would put it at number 2. Well, if this were just me, I would put it at number 1. But I know I'm not gonna win that argument, so I would put it at number 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't let you put it over Majora's.
Yeah, that's one where I it's we're getting into the realm of just some of the best games, so it's I wouldn't want to kill you.
I think Mario Kart gatekeeps the best games, if that makes sense. I think on the list, I think it's swimming in the upper middle echelon, but not the upper.
Well, okay, but
I would have it at 2 as well, but I understand we probably got to meet Ryan in the middle.
We could just bully him and put it at number 2, but let's entertain this notion first. I want to talk about our list as we have it right now, because if we look kind of at the middle upper section, which looks like that might be sort of where it's landing, unless Ryan is okay with us putting it number 2. We have Mario Tennis, Mario Party 2, Diddy Kong Racing, and Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, which are all fantastic multiplayer experiences. And Ryan, I would need you to explain to me why you think Mario Kart 64 is not a better multiplayer experience than those games.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a logical person. That's why debates are hard for me when like I know when my opinion is taking over, when I'm just like, just because of like I'm just like bad at Mario Kart, so like it's one of the reasons why
that's why
like,
I didn't have Diddy Kong.
yeah, that's fair. Again, you made it very valid. Like I guess I don't like, I could easily see as like a purely enjoyment game. Mario Kart has like a lot more playability. I think Mario Party has more playability than Mario Kart. I could probably fight for it being below that, but considering how the list is set up, I could see Mario Kart definitely as I think it's a more superior built racing game than Diddy Kong, but I think Diddy Kong's a better, like, I think it's more fun, but like that, again, that's just all personal. So like as I'm like kind of talking it out, I'd put it at number 3. I think I would probably say, to me, Pokemon Stadium, it would be a lot more fun. But again, that's like also like another preference thing. Like I think more people would be like, "Nah, dude, you're crazy. Mario Kart is where it's at." Like I think more people could watch that, and like even like even if you like from a family perspective, like like the dad that doesn't even know what the heck's going on the screen, but it's racing, so he can like cheer you on and like. So like I can see that definitely being a more accessibly like fun.
It is a very accessible game.
Multiplayer game. Yeah, that's all right. I talked myself into it. Honestly, you can throw it too. It's okay. I get it.
I'm also thinking like your comment where you gatekeeps like the top. Like we haven't said some things that will be at the top yet. So it's
that's true. That's why like I think it might end up gatekeeping. Yeah, but you're right. So I honestly can see it at 2 right now though.
Okay.
I appreciate that because I feel when I looked at it, I thought, well, I could put it below some things, and I thought like. I don't think I could say it's below Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, I think there'll be a couple things that might just get totally switched once we have everything out on the table. Because,
we can feel it out.
See.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll find out because I do like it the way that I like how this gets built.
All right.
Mario Kart for me has to like by the end also be in the top 5. That's that and Majora's Mask. I feel like are my 2 like at the moment.
All right, we'll see. I feel like we're starting to get into repeat territory for sure.
Yeah, so this might start dwindling quick. I don't know. Listen, man. I'm a stupid poop. Like I apparently
you are a stupid poop, right? No.
Listen.
No.
It's the 3 of
different.
Us list. Yeah.
I grew up different.
I mean, again, there's no, just like I was saying when Gooey was talking about Majora's Mask. I can't take away your experiences you had with the game. Like that's totally valid.
Yeah, it's very true.
Completely valid.
Yeah. No. Exactly. All right. So who's next?
Goo.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. This is not going to be a shocker, but my number 6 was GoldenEye.
Yes,
007.
dude, let's go! Okay. Oh my god, that was my next one I was going to talk about, dude. I love me some GoldenEye.
I don't know, what can be said about this game.
It's dude. I 006. I almost got, dude. I actually, you're right. Honestly, this game is perfect. I swear to God, I love this game.
So this game, I am very aware of the cultural impact this game had and how much fun people have had with it.
Oh my God!
I have only Yep,
that picture wins. Yeah.
I don't have very much experience playing this game at all. I've probably only played it maybe like once or twice, but I'm still down putting it relatively high on the list if that's where you guys are thinking, because I know
this game was like, this was like, I don't know, I felt like the ultimate badass playing this game. Like, oh my God, I can't even tell you the amount of swag I oozed after each mission. Like as a little kid, I like this game. I literally would like hum this song in my head and try to like ninja sneak around at the kitchen to like steal food while my parents clearly heard me humming loudly as like a little kid. Like, you know, like dude, this game triggers so many awesome feelings.
So it's got because it's got such a fun story mode that you can play through, and all the different difficulty settings that add different objectives you have to do.
It was like one of the first, like this was like the pioneer for like this type of game, I guess, if that makes sense. Like there's like a lot of games, like I don't know, like the espionage, infiltrate, and like
right.
Yeah, like there's like a lot of games I can think of that have this type of format of like missions and all the different difficulties and finding the secret thing and then doing the secret objective, and I think of GoldenEye as like the one that started that type of game. I've
gotten perspective from people at the time who were playing much more advanced and honestly better shooters on like PC at the time, you know. Yeah. But this was such a big thing, you know, and it to me, people also say it doesn't like hold up well, but I've like gone back and played this, and
It's pretty fun still.
It's like simplistic, but it's like fun. It's like it still holds up to me.
Something
I don't know.
Something that I want to note too is that I'm not super familiar, but I feel like this is probably one of the most successful like movie or media IP video games like ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or definitely or at least for this early era of, gaming.
Yeah, especially considering that it's not like there are decent games that are like based on properties,
for sure.
But this is like they redid the movie in the game.
Yes, this is like 100%.
Yeah,
this is James Bond. This is 100% James Bond.
Yeah, it's so cool. It was just done so well.
And
hands like, oh, it was so.
And the soundtrack is so cool.
Yeah,
like it sounds dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer
they just brought it in.
Actually,
of course, the multiplayer.
The golden. What was I think the James Bond game that I had the most experience with was I think it was Nightfire on the PS2 or something.
Oh, I had that on the GameCube. Nightfire was awesome. Also.
I had a shit ton of fun with that game, and I'm sure this was very similar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's same exact concept. I remember I had this one a lot too. Nightfire. Oh, I wish we were talking about GameCube right now. This game was also.
We'll do another one
someday.
Dude. We'll do another. Yeah, we'll do another one at some point, and I'll have some.
I want to be schooled on the GameCube.
Dude. Oh, dude, the GameCube.
Different episode for a different time. But let's get back to the list.
If I had to place this right now, I would have it at number 3.
I could easily agree with that. I mean, I'd personally slap that shit on number 2 right now. I don't think I could say number 2, but I would say number 3 for the sake of civility.
I haven't really played that much of the game, but I'm totally fine with putting it at number 3.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
great.
I know I have had fun with James
guy.
Bond games. I understand what that's all about.
Yeah, you know.
And
on
top of that, like I am very aware of the cultural impact that this specific one had on a lot of people. So.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an iconic. I think there'd be some offense taken if it wasn't up there.
Okay, nice.
I think for the meme it should be number 7 overall, but who knows?
Yeah. All right, Ryan, you're up.
Okay, so I think this kind of got like, it's considering it took so long for me to get to this one. This was my number 5 because I kind of messed up my list and I didn't really I should have reorganized it better based on like what I did. But Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards.
Shit.
That one I thought that might surprise some people. Oh my god, that game was also another one that I played like a lot of. That was one of the ones that I played by myself a lot. Having the N64, so like this definitely like the soundtrack, the characters doing all finding all the different Kirby combos and abilities.
Yeah, that
like the lightning sword and like all that. It was so fun. Oh my god, and the minigames were good too.
I have fond memories of playing this game at McDonald's. They had this at the McDonald's. Yeah, there was the McDonald's in my town had, where you could play games, and they had that and Excite Bike 64. So I didn't have that on my list, but I can see it, going somewhere because I have some just very specific McDonald's based memories from it.
So this is the reason that I was kind of like, oh, when you put this is I feel so ashamed that I always forget about this game. I always forget it exists.
A lot of people do, but then you think about it, you're like,
that's what this was. This was a rental game for me. This was a rental game, and my neighbor had it, so I watched a good amount of it and I played a good amount of it, but I never like beat the whole thing. And as far as Kirby games go, I've played a few Kirby games, and this is really cool. Just the way that the levels are set up.
The final boss is pretty hard.
Well, and like you were saying, the combination of the different power-ups, like I remember like spitting out the little star thing and you have to like throw it into something else and like you can save it for later kind of.
Yeah.
I just feel like this was really creative for a Kirby game.
It really was. It was like, I remember how freaking crazy the boss was. Like, and all these pictures right now.
I do remember that boss. All right, so
what
are we thinking for the list?
But yeah, So like I said, I think I feel like this got introduced too deep into this list because I feel like we should be throwing only heavy hitters out now. I think I think it's still up there. Like I would personally throw it above Mario Tennis right now at number 8, as another 64 entrant. I realize I have a bunch of the ones that have 64 in it, which is funny. On my list.
I'm gonna throw it out there. I kind of want to put it at number 6.
Listen. Above
Donkey Kong 64.
I had it above Donkey Kong
because
on the
I
list,
feel
so
like
that's fair. That's fair.
I feel like
it's really good.
Kirby 64, while it might not be as diverse, I feel like it's a more refined experience than Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, yeah, I don't agree. No,
you don't think so?
I think I had a lot of memories of it, but I never really thought the game was actually that good. It was more of the allure of I would rather be playing it than eating chicken nuggets. You know, like
fair enough. Yeah,
not that I dislike it, but
no, that's fair. That's fair.
But again,
I really like Donkey Kong too. So like I get it. I feel like I played Kirby more like than Donkey Kong.
Well, I mean, think, just like
by myself, anyways.
I don't even in terms of these two games, comparing them, I've heard plenty of bad stuff about Donkey Kong 64, and I don't really hear anything bad about Kirby 64.
I was thinking it's less about Donkey Kong and more about like Mario Tennis and Mario Party, but I guess I didn't have those on my list, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna like fight too hard about it.
I would say let's put it at 7. Let's put it at 7.
Above Mario Party.
Above Mario Party, below Donkey Kong.
Yeah, see, I guess I can go with that.
All right, let's do it.
All right, next one.
All righty, moving on. This is my number 4. It's Paper Mario.
Oh, this was my number 1 personally.
I know.
Wow.
Ryan,
I know. I kind of spoiled. I spoiled. Oh my god, this game, dude. Do you know how many times I've said badges during the homework game instead of charms? Like Paper Mario, which I still haven't gotten the new one. I need to.
So, wait. Get the new one. Before I get into, I want to go off on a little tangent actually, because I got Paper Mario, the Origami King. And I think it is solidly the 3rd best Paper Mario game, if not the 2nd best.
Oh, whoa. What? Oh, really?
It is very...
We're not ranking that game. Hold on.
It is very different from the original Paper Mario games, but it's such a fun experience, and it's almost like a Zelda clone in some ways. It is so much more about like exploring your environment and like solving puzzles and uncovering secrets and stuff. But at the same time, it still has that phenomenal aesthetic. It has fantastic writing. I would say Origami King has the best writing out of any Paper Mario game. And,
oh my god, that's something I was going to talk about.
And the soundtrack
the writing
is
of Paper Mario.
Fantastic. Anyways,
all right. I really want that.
Yeah,
now. So thanks.
I just wanted to. It's not the same as the old Paper Marios, but it's a totally new thing on its own, and it stands on its own very well.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring that up because I don't know where else I would be able to talk about that.
That's fair. All right, but you go. Yeah, no, you talk about Paper Mario though.
Anyways, the OG Paper Mario, basically, full disclosure, I have played a little bit of what is it? What's Super Mario RPG? Which I know this Paper Mario took
is the technical,
basically a lot of inspiration from that game and pretty much that formula. I haven't played that game, but Paper Mario is just such a fantastic one-player experience, but it's also such a fun game to watch because the writing is so entertaining and because the characters and the set pieces and everything is just so great. And it just works together well. The concept of this paper crafted world, I feel like is a super unique and entertaining idea. And I think that's fully fleshed out in Thousand Year Door. But this was, this was where that pretty much started.
Exactly, yeah. And dude, I 100% agree with you. The story is the story is probably what I think is what like I'm always the most impressed by the more I
Yeah.
think about Paper Mario, because like it's like honestly it's like one of my favorite iterations of Mario ever.
It's
like I
pretty
love
awesome.
like like, and especially like you said, I think Thousand Year Door just fully like took a 10 out of 10 game and made it like a 20 out of 10 to me,
Yeah.
which I'm very happy for. But like, yeah, this game started all with like the different partners, you know, all the different areas. The game, like the story felt so full. It was a full RPG,
It really is.
dude.
And
like as Mario, and it was like that was like my dream as a little
that's something
kid.
that I want to touch on that I think is probably the biggest strength of this whole game is that, you know, you have, like Ryan, we've talked about this in earlier episodes. You've always been more of an RPG, JRPG kind of guy, and I really have not, because I wasn't really exposed to that type of game as much growing up, and I'm kind of in my adult years trying to play catch up, playing some of the ones that are fan favorites, but, you know, certain aspects of JRPGs are make them not accessible to players that aren't familiar with that style of game, or maybe new gamers. And I feel like this game does a fantastic job of streamlining RPG, and JRPG elements and presenting them in a way that hold true to that style of game, but make them accessible for anyone.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And they didn't make it too simple, where like you still had to have like some nuance and skill in the game, which felt really, really good too.
Yeah.
Like the live battle system that they had with all the different reaction times and stuff like that. Like in the same sense, like that's also why like I think probably one of my another favorite Mario game of mine is like Superstar Saga, and like all of those games are all like for the same kind of thing. They really just did the RPG, like they did it really well. I totally agree. They did it just well enough that, you know, somebody that doesn't like it can enjoy it. But I like that it had enough complexity that it didn't get boring. It didn't get slow at certain points. It was just a different part of the adventure each time.
Nice.
Gooey, you're being really quiet though about the best game ever.
Well, I was letting you guys say your thing because I didn't know this game like existed at the time. Actually, I don't know how. This one totally flew over my head.
You. That's crazy.
But I did know about it once there was the 1,000 Year Door, which I played and I loved.
Yeah.
And I know this game is very similar, if not maybe not quite as good from what I understand. But I love the 1,000 Year Door, so like I can be kind of open to where this.
Yeah,
would go.
it's almost like it's so pretty much where it's like. I would be like, wow, this is the greatest game ever made. And then once they released 1,000 Year Door, it's like, yeah, well, now knowing what they did to improve it,
they made
1,000 Year Door is the best game ever made. Like, but like, you know, again, like Paper Mario isn't bad. It just now compared to something that was on purpose trying to build on it, it's not as good.
So I totally can see this high for sure,
Mm-hmm.
especially your guys' passion for it.
So. Like, I'm sorry. This is one of my sniper bullets. Like, I want to put this above Majora's Mask. I think this game.
Well,
by a good time.
I was just.
What do you think, Corey?
I was just gonna say I want to put it at number 1.
I
want Zelda up there. But I literally want this. And there's one other thing I'm going to be a little bit passionate about.
Well, I mean,
that I think.
Hear me out, because obviously Ryan and I are both very passionate about this game.
You're both passionate.
Obviously, you are very passionate about Majora's Mask, Ryan. You're passionate about Majora's Mask too, I believe. The point that I want to raise is in reference to the series that they take place. There are fantastic things about Majora's Mask, and there are things about Majora's Mask that absolutely, you know, the Zelda series should learn from that game. But in terms of influence on the series as a whole, I feel like going from Super Mario RPG to Paper Mario is what really... That was the lightning in a bottle idea. And that was where they were like, this is fantastic. We need to stick with this formula and start building on it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they only truly built on it for one game, and then they decided, you know what, let's start trying other stuff. But if you look at the Zelda series, you had Majora's Mask, which was built on the engine of Ocarina of Time, and then afterwards the series went in an entirely different direction.
No, but that's not how I feel like Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games of all time, but I don't think that's what the series should be doing. Like, I like it because it is
because
its own unique experience. Like, people say all the time, like, oh, they should do something like this, like they did, like they'll talk about the side quests of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
And I think Zelda should have good side quests, but I think the reason that I think they're so good in Majora's Mask is tied to the gameplay of it and the 3-day cycle. Also, that it is just unique in general. So, like, I don't think the series should specifically be like Majora's Mask, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Paper Mario was like the start. It's not like it wasn't like here's where the Mario series should go. It's like it started its own new series.
Yeah.
So, but I will just concede a little bit because I think you guys are both very passionate, and I feel comfortable knowing how many we have left that Majora's Mask will still be like pretty high, you know. So it's still one of my favorite games of all time, but I can totally see where you guys have this much higher and Majora's Mask not really as much.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think so. I think especially because, like, it's like, I feel really bad, and I feel like this is the issue that Majora's Mask gets, but there's just, like, a shadow that it's in that, like, we haven't talked about yet, that I am gonna give more love to, like, the more favorite child, so I'm sorry.
Two of my favorite, like, Zelda stories are so good because they are unique, is Majora's Mask and Link's Awakening. And some of my other favorite Zelda games, the story's not as strong, but like they could never, but it's like what I like. They're still what I like about Zelda, if that makes sense. But like I wouldn't want to, like be like make more Link's Awakenings, you know?
That's true.
Instead, they did make another Link's Awakening to me, and it was Majora's Mask, but it's totally different, you know.
I feel that.
But yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Paper Mario. Okay, so I think it's Goo's turn or my turn? Goose turn.
All right. Again, we're just, to me, heaters here. My number 4 is Super Smash Brothers.
All right, now this is where I come in, boys. Okay. That's the other one that is definitely, to me, now this is, we kept saying this is the game that, like, you know, personifies playing it forever. Like, I could literally play, like, especially, like, even 64, like, even now that I have a different feel for 64, now that I played competitive Smash, like, that game I still remember playing every single day at Jake's house with me, Ryder, Jake, and his older brother Luke. We would always play Smash Bros. He'd always be Pikachu. Dude, right, we'd always play Fox. Like, I think I always picked Link. Like, it was just a good old time.
I mean, just this, you know, we've mentioned it multiple times for multiple games, like the epitome of having awesome multiplayer experiences with friends and fantastic memories with, like, you know, family members and, like, people that you don't know that well playing with them and best friends playing with them. This game is the number one for me for that type of
I think
like
so
that
as well.
This game is just so, it was a fantastic idea, and the development that led up to it being what it is it's just really fascinating to see how it ended up. But because that just seems like such a lightning in a bottle idea. Like, hey, let's take all of these famous faces that everyone knows and loves and just have them duke it out against each other. And that's just, talking about variety of gameplay too. Like, there are so many modes. There are many different modes. There are so many different ways that you can play this game. You can play by yourself, just against computers. You can do classic mode. You can do, board the platforms, break the targets, or you could just do classic versus matches with your friends and stuff.
I feel like this one still works really well to go back to as a party game too. I think, I love the whole series, but I think it gets a bit more, you can get a bit more competitive with Melee on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's still, and I don't mean this a bad way, but it's still like a little bit clunky enough, where like
exactly
you can play with someone and like everyone can be kind of bad.
Like there's
at
a chance,
it or
that, exactly. Like you never know who's gonna win.
Like I played this. I have a memory of playing this sometime in the last 10 years on tour, and it was the band I was on tour with were all kind of in the same age range, and someone had it at their house, and we played it, and it was like we were all like equally good. It was like the most intense,
Oh,
like
that's- I
four
love-
people who are
dude.
all as good, and none of us
I
are like,
love those moments.
yeah, none of us are like hardcore gamers. You know, some of us hadn't played a video game really since the N64. You know, but it's like it's very simple. I love how simple the game is. You know, and so like even someone who hadn't played it in 15 years had like the muscle memory of it. You know.
Yeah.
And it was just a phenomenon at the time. Like the commercials, I remember of them like people in suits fighting each other.
Yep.
You remember that? It was just like, holy
Oh,
cow!
yeah.
Like
Oh my god,
Mario's gonna
Damn, look at
like,
that box art, dude.
fight.
Oh.
The box art is so good.
dude, this box art's so good. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting I'm Jamie. This is my first time. Sorry,
The music.
but yeah, dude,
The music.
yeah. Oh my god, the music. I was just about to say the music is like, dude, that was. Damn.
So another thing too about Smash Bros. That is just it's imperative to my experience as a gamer as a whole. The Smash Brothers series has introduced me to so many different games that I would not have known otherwise. That it's like without Smash Bros, I wouldn't be this huge of a Zelda fan. Super Smash Bros is the reason that I
Wow.
became a Zelda fanatic.
That's cool.
That is actually really cool. I mean, yeah, that's how I know. Like, that's how I know what Metroid was. That's how I knew what Captain Falcon. Like I didn't even actually still didn't realize it was F-Zero for a while, but I now know what F-Zero is. To be fair, like honestly, this is like I ended up getting DK64, because I like saw Donkey Kong on Smash. Like I got it later on. So like I know exactly what you're talking about. And I mean, obviously, even the new Smash games, like one of my favorite games of all time now is Persona 5, and I figured it out because Persona Joker was put into Smash. Like it's the only way, and I like literally loved to the fact that I did that. That I like was like, I'm gonna try this game out because of this character. Like,
It's
and that's
incredibly
it. You're right.
satisfying.
Smash just does that. It's so satisfying.
So
cool.
we're gonna put this at number 3.
What are you saying, Ryan?
I might want to put the pressure on Corey. I think number 2. I'm sorry. I hate that I'm beating down Majora's Mask twice.
Well, Corey, had it. Corey had it above Majora's
put it
Mask.
above
Right?
I did have it
Or
above.
did you have it on your?
Yeah, I want it. I want Paper Mario than Smash. I mean, actually, no, never mind. I want Smash over Paper Mario. Smash number 1. Sorry, Smash number 1.
It's okay. So, Goo, you want it at number 3. Ryan, you want it at number 1. I had it at number 3 on my list above Paper Mario.
Okay.
Which does not help our list currently. Listen, I put it up. I put it number 2. I would say 1 or 2.
What do you think, Corey?
I'm also torn between fighting for 1 or going with 2, because another thing that's super awesome about this game is that this was ripe in that era where urban legends about video games were at their peak. And this game was so perfect for that, just because of the way that you unlock characters. It's so satisfying and exciting that like you have your friends who are like, "Oh my god, did you hear that? You can unlock King Dedede if you like beat this like 1,000 times." And you're like, "Oh my god, really?"
Yep, yeah. And yeah, you just tried and you just couldn't figure it out if you could do it or not.
There is endless fun with the Super Smash Bros. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
It sounds like I have no choice, and it's going above Majora's Mask, but it's really between the two of you. Then, if you want to put it above Paper Mario, I guess I would at that point. But
so okay, if that's the case, then let's put it at number 1.
Yeah. I think honestly, Gooey is just literally the nicest human being, at least on Discord that I ever met, and I think he's just
Majora's.
I think
there's asterisks because I might have to change this when this is done.
That's fair. That's
depending
fair,
on how many we have left.
We'll see.
I don't think it's going much farther. I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I only have 1 left now.
Okay.
Wow.
All of mine have been claimed.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna knock out the other one that's in everybody's hands. I hope is Super Mario 64.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I mean, like obviously, like that one was. That's kind of like almost just a given that like it's clearly just a well-made game, but obviously like that game, like it's funny now because I appreciate it now because ever since the episode I did with Corey, and I was like kind of like I had to like remind myself again all the different things. Like ironically, right after that, like 4 of my different Smash friends started speedrunning that game, and I'd just be in Discord calls when they'd just be live streaming them speedrunning the game. So I've just been watching a lot of Mario 64 content, like just like passively, like now. So like all of a sudden, I'm just like I've been just enjoying the concept of the game more and more and more again, and just like even now in 2020, I enjoy looking at that game. It's just so good.
I don't know. There's so much that can be said about this game. I feel like it revolutionized 3D gaming, just in its level design and its use of, operating in a 3D space and, working a 3D camera. This is exactly how 3D platforming games should work. And this set such a huge precedent. And on top of that, it's just so iconic. Everyone remembers so much, levels from this game, music from this game. This game is still so iconic that people are speedrunning it. It's at marathons, every friggin' other month. Like, if there's a video game marathon going on, someone is speedrunning Super Mario 64. There's a huge speedrun community for it.
True.
There's a huge randomizer community for it. And on top of that, basically the biggest Nintendo news to come out of Nintendo in the past, this whole year was basically that they discovered that Luigi is now playable in Super Mario 64 because of that huge data leak. People,
really?
Yeah, there was a huge data leak, and people discovered that there were coded files for Luigi to be playable in the game, and people have reworked ROMs to insert him back in the game, so you can play Super Mario 64 as Luigi now.
That's awesome! Oh my god!
I don't know. This was just so. I feel like this was just so crucial on so many gamers' radars, especially 90s kids or kids that grew up in this era. They played this game and they remember this game, vividly.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's got to be. I had it as I think number 3, and it's got to be. It's like. Maybe I had 1A, 1B, 1C. It's one of the defining games of
it's one of the titans. Yeah, I had it personally at my number 3. Like my other one's kind of got snatched up already, but I had it. At
my number 1.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, which is where this is where heated debates will come into play.
Well, this is where I it's weird for me because I would have Majora above it, but I would also have Paper Mario and Super Smash Brothers below it. So for me, the most logical thing is number 1 right now.
That's fair.
Number 1.
And but what took less time to figure out that you could play Mario and Luigi in a game? Well, Super Smash Bros. You could just play Mario and Luigi in a game. And, it was just there for you. It didn't take until 2020 to figure that out.
That is true, but
oh, come on.
I don't know. I just can't. I can't.
I think almost I think on principle I think I could agree with it. I think honestly I think it literally is like if I literally somebody said like classic best video game, you know what I mean, or like the most iconic video
Super
game,
Mario 64.
it'd be
that's on everyone's list.
Super Mario 64.
It's on everyone's list.
Yeah. So like I honestly think it should be like it's almost so obvious that I think it should be the number 0 and we should pick something else for number 1. But I wanted a number 1.
I think it's got to be number 1.
I'll honestly concede.
It's
totally
gotta
concede.
go. Yeah,
I'm okay with it. To be totally it's
well, so even in
too
comparison
good.
To Smash Bros, like no? I don't think I feel like almost any other Smash Bros game that came out after the original was better. But there are still so many people that would argue vehemently that Super Mario 64 is the best Super Mario game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
I don't even think I would, but at the same, it's like comparatively, it's weird, you know what I mean? Where it is so groundbreaking.
It is.
Yeah. Awesome hub world. Castle's a 6 setting. It's like a game within the game.
Yeah.
Kind of like we were talking about with Diddy Kong. Amazing soundtrack. Controls feel so good. Yeah, it's up there.
I like it. It literally is just too good.
All right.
We're saying all yours, but we haven't even said my number 4. I don't think.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, you're gonna have to start like hammering them out. Yeah, I mean, I got
So
You said
it's
GoldenEye.
my turn now, and I'm about to say my last one.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's Ocarina of Time.
Yeah,
It's my number 2. Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time is my number 2. I had to put Super Mario 64 above it, mainly for personal reasons, because I didn't own Ocarina of Time as a kid. But I don't think there is any arguing that Ocarina of Time isn't a fantastic game, or that it didn't influence.
I will never not say that this game is
or that
not
it didn't
amazing.
influence, the 3D gaming landscape or the adventure game landscape.
Yeah. So like I said, because I kind of cheated the list for the sake of sprinkling cool N64 games to talk about, because there's no other time to talk about games like this. I originally put it I literally, because I was writing my list down on my phone, I literally just went Smash Bros, Ocarina of Time, Paper Mario. That was exactly how I typed it. Then I organized it a little bit, but I actually had it at pretty much it pretty much was my number 2. I put it below Smash. That's the Zelda game for me on the 64 is Ocarina of Time. You can't. How can you say?
I mean, that is the Zelda game for so many people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's another one where it's what can be said.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's everything's been said about it. Which is what's crazy. Literally, I would call you insane if you said this game was bad.
People try
can't even begin to...
in our circle, and it's what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
I think there's something wrong with your brain if you say that.
Yes,
I wouldn't say that to them, but
that's not.
Those people, they're just trying to make you mad, and they just want to be on the other side of the table.
Well,
because you're crazy.
So even from a diehard Zelda fan, Ocarina of Time is not in my top 5 Legend of Zelda games. Full disclosure, it's not in my top 5. It's not far away from my top 5, but it's not in my personal top 5. That being said, that's my personal favorite Zelda games, right? If I were to try and make the most objective list possible of the best Legend of Zelda games, this game would be in the top 3.
Yeah. Okay. That's I like.
You know what I mean?
Like your reasoning behind how
we always do the conversation of the Mount Rushmore of Zelda, which
the Mount Linkmore. Nice.
Yeah, and I think the Mount Linkmore. I think that's one of them for sure.
It has to be.
Yeah, it definitely has to be.
It's a Link to the Past brought into 3D basically, and
and it's
from
there it was it inspired so many copycats. It inspired the series moving forward, and it's still like we were talking about with Super Mario 64. It's still relevant today. There's a huge.
I think Mario proved that you can do a good game in 3D, but Ocarina of Time proved that you could make a big adventure game in 3D.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. I agree.
Well,
I agree with that.
And more,
and we were saying that Super Mario 64 is still relevant today, but Ocarina of Time is still so relevant. There are still people setting so many speedrunning world records and stuff like that on a consistent basis. There's a huge randomizer community. There's more recently, the picture you just pulled up right now, Zelda Ocarina of Time multiplayer just came out within the past, I think 2 years or something like that, maybe a year. So now you can literally play online with other people, co-op. And because of that spawned, new categories and stuff for speedrunning and marathons and stuff like that. I feel like this game will never not be relevant.
Yeah, dude, it's impossible to let it die.
And for a while, it was the most critically acclaimed. It was the highest rated game on Metacritic for a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's still up there with a lot of Marios and Zeldas are up there. Yeah. I personally would put it at number 1 right now.
What do you think, Ryan?
Because of what I said. Because I think it, Mario 64 did it first, and it's stuff like that, but I think Zelda Ocarina of Time has had even more profound impact on 3D adventure games in the past 20 years.
Yeah. Well, so these ones for me, these ones go hand in hand. That's why they were my number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
The only reason I put Super Mario 64 above it is because I didn't have Ocarina of Time as a kid. So I guarantee if I had it, I would feel
personal choice, I think Ocarina of Time over 64. I think like video game objective choice, I think 64 over Ocarina of Time. So I'm not quite sure. I think this is our personal list, so I think I'm going with Goo. I think
Go
it's
for it.
number one.
Ocarina of Time, number 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get it over with then. My number 4 game is Perfect Dark.
That's fair.
Oh, perfect.
That's another one where I am familiar with, but
I never ever played this.
Okay, and you didn't play GoldenEye, right, Corey?
No.
So I'll just kind of give you the scoop then. So Perfect Dark, well, for one, it had one thing that GoldenEye didn't have, but some other games you'll appreciate did, that Rare did with Diddy Kong, is you have the same kind of game, but now you have a hub world. It's sort of like this spy base you're on, and you go around and you can get them from the missions from there. You can also access it from a menu, but you can go to one room to go to the missions.
Yeah.
You can explore like this whole world, kind of like the castle in Mario 64. But there's also a shooting range you can go to and try every gun in the game, and they have missions you can do where you can get
that's awesome.
Yeah, you can like get rankings like bronze, gold, silver, and you can like part of the 100% actually is like to get all of those good. And there's training missions you can do, like scenarios, right? So it's got all that, which is total added, but then it's got this story mode that's super cool and futuristic and cyberpunk, and the levels designs are similar to like GoldenEye, where you can play harder and have more objectives, and it's still like the spy based combat, and it plays similarly, except now all the guns actually have a secondary feature that you can switch to.
Cheese. Nice.
And so like one could be like a regular shot, but one it shoots like 3 rapidly, or like some have even goofier ones, because they're like, it reminds me of Halo a little bit, where you have more like human type guns, but then you have the alien guns, you know?
That's cool.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But now also these scenes they're like voice acted and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more cinematic.
Oh wow, so yeah, some big improvements. Yeah,
big improvements.
I'm surprised. This definitely would be up my alley. I'm surprised. I actually I've always heard the name, but I never actually even knew. I just knew that the name Perfect Dark was an N64 game. I never actually knew what it was though.
It actually reminds me of another game which I feel like we've totally snubbed, which is Banjo-Kazooie. Which is like
man.
I literally I'm mad that nobody else mentioned it. I thought somebody was going to.
That's
that
what
was,
I
like,
thought
also,
too.
Like, on my borderline.
It was like my 11 area.
Yeah, exactly. I picked DK over Banjo.
That's
like
one that I've
was,
actually just like. That's another one that I didn't own, so I don't have memories with it, and I've only played it maybe like once.
Banjo-Kazooie to me is similar, but I have the memories with Donkey Kong, so I put it there. But it's similar, where I feel like Rare took what they did with this game and then improved on it so exponentially, like, and made it so much better. So like Perfect Dark had all that, but the story mode was so much cooler, and you had an awesome storyline that had to do with, it was like, you know, there's spies, there's aliens, and you go to Area 51 and you make friends with this like Greys type alien named Elvis.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, Elvis.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah, Elvis.
And yeah, it's cool, and it's got cool characters, and fun levels. But then it also has the multiplayer that is sick from, you know, GoldenEye. But you can do a lot more with it. Actually, there's a lot more types of matches you can do. You had some of that in GoldenEye. But you also could add in, you could have like your 4-player matches, but you can add in more. You could add in like computer characters and make teams, and you could have like huge matches.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they would have different settings, like different types of AIs you could assign to them and make them difficult, or like make them act in a specific way. And then they had like specific scenarios tied to it. So to me, yeah,
that's really cool.
To me, it was just a more advanced GoldenEye.
Okay,
cool.
I could see. I like the way you describe that and how I'm seeing it. That's exactly how I would describe it too, if I had to just like come up on the spot about it. It looks very GoldenEye. But yeah, I like it. But what you said definitely makes sense of all the improvements.
Right.
That's cool.
And it has GoldenEye levels in it. You can see some there on the screen.
Really?
Actually, it had the complex, the facility, and I think the temple level maybe. But complex was dope. I would put it above GoldenEye, which I don't think you guys really had as much.
What's the list look like? Where's GoldenEye right now?
It's at number 7.
Oh, we
could even
change
move
that.
GoldenEye
Yeah, we get. Oh, yeah. Listen, for the meme, my friend.
I mean, GoldenEye has more like cultural impact. So like,
yeah, I think Perfect Dark is almost just like, to me, it's like it's your Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's your Diddy Kong Racing. That's what it is. So it can be next to Diddy Kong Racing. So I'll let you pick. Do you want it to be 9 or 10?
We could have it be 10. I would also like. I just don't think it should be by GoldenEye in the list. You know, I would put it. Well, I wouldn't put it above Mario Kart, so I don't think. Maybe I would.
I mean, I feel like I haven't played. Well, that's another one. I've also heard of Perfect Dark a lot, actually, and it's kind of one that I kind of associate with GoldenEye 007, basically just for that reason that it was, shooters that probably function similarly that I have not played a lot of.
Right. Yeah, it's like it feels. It's like Majora's Mask to Ocarina, where it feels like it's the same engine and everything.
Same, but different.
Yeah. So I put it at 10. That seems good.
Yeah, I'm okay with wherever you want to put it.
All right. So yeah, I would.
Oh, I mean, see, now we're just listening to me pretty much. I just threw it at him.
Well, I would say it's better than GoldenEye, but I'm sure people had better memories.
Yeah, I guess maybe for the fans, I would say. I think listen for the meme too. I'm telling you, number 7, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye's got to be 7. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so do you have any more goo, or is that
That's it? Yeah. And I'm okay.
All
so
right,
I'm okay with this because Majora's Mask is in the top 5. I would have it in the top 3, but that's okay.
17 games.
Yeah.
Not
so
bad.
There's definitely some omissions. Sad that there's no.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I almost wish I took out Jet Force Gemini. I just really I just thought about it as it is still one of my N64 memories.
But honestly,
this is our list, so
it is our list. Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie wouldn't crack the top 10 as it is for me right now, though. So I'm okay with it.
I still need to play it. Once I play it, I'll get back to you guys.
All right. So I mean, honestly, otherwise, if you guys are okay with it, then I'm okay with this list. This actually,
I'm okay to lock it in.
Yeah, I say we just distill it as it is right now because I don't want to upset the balance.
I don't think so either. All right, that's fair.
Can I mention before we go down the list? I want to say quick a couple games that I just want to mention.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, just some honorable mentions. Yeah, that's fair.
Banjo-Kazooie,
of course. Banjo-Tooie.
Banjo-Tooie. The pod racing game.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, my God.
Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a pretty baller game.
Oh, dude, I'm upset at myself. That one I did forget about 100%.
Corey, you know how I love Wave Race.
Of course.
That's in my top 15.
That's got a banging soundtrack, too.
Oh, yeah, perfect soundtrack.
I've never heard of Wave Race.
Oh, you gotta...
Sorry.
No.
After this, just look up the soundtrack. Yeah. It's so good. But it's actually it's a pretty fun racing game.
Pick some winners and send it in our group message so Ryan can listen to it.
Okay, I will.
Because we were going through that when we were at the marathon, and that soundtrack is so good.
It's all bangers.
I felt nostalgic for a game that I never even played.
That's awesome.
There's a couple games that I would have that I played on N64 and I love, but they were better on other consoles. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
for sure.
Resident Evil 2. I'm surprised no one said Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story is a good one.
Dude, nobody
Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64. Yes. I'm
Mario Golf was a contender for me.
Mario Golf is good.
Oh yeah.
There was also a slew of amazing wrestling games on the N64, kind of the best ones ever made, actually, in my opinion.
Damn.
Dude, Bomberman 64.
Yeah,
I put that a lot too. Oh man, I forgot about
Bomberman's good. So I specifically have to call out WWF No Mercy. This is an amazing wrestling game. So, but that's what we chose 10. If we would have done 20, we would have got every good N64 game ever.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But
probably
that would have been a 4-hour podcast as opposed to 2.
This was a long one.
Yeah, it would have been.
It was worth it.
It was, for sure.
It was. I was actually. Yeah, honestly, I'm mostly. I think the most memorable part of this. I'm just really happy that Goo
Gauntlet.
I'm actually oh my god, dude! That actually made.
That's literally the one game on here that I did not even know was a thing at all.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. But you missed out. Let me tell you. Yeah.
All right.
Now, we definitely need to do this again with GameCube. Sorry,
Well,
I'm just gonna say
yeah,
no.
let's
We'll
do
get
We
it.
need to do this again with GameCube because that'll be another like, oh my god,
Ryan, I
Like,
feel like we'll have a lot more.
that was gonna take
We'll
forever.
have some. We'll definitely have some matches on that one.
Yeah, there's gonna be some fights, some big fights.
All right. So do we want to go over this list from the bottom to the top for the listeners?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Number 17, Jet Force Gemini. Number 16, Pokemon Snap. Number 15, Gauntlet Legends. Number 14, Mario Tennis. Number 13, Mario Party 2. Number 12, Kirby 64. Number 11, Donkey Kong 64. Gooey, you want to read a few?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. 10, Perfect Dark. 9, Diddy Kong Racing. 8, Pokemon Stadium, 1 or 2. Up to you.
Either one.
7, GoldenEye 007. 6, Mario Kart 64. Ryan, you can round out the top 5. Do the honors.
You got it. So at number 5, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's
Yes.
Mask. At number 4, we have Paper Mario. At number 3, Super Smash Bros. For the 64. Number 2, Super Mario 64, and the greatest N64 game on our list of all time, and I am so okay with it, is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is not a surprise considering you two, and then like definitely like I can't say no, like this game, like this definitely, we're right now still in the Zelda realm where like I was like a big fan, you know, like
Yeah.
as it was coming out, like so because I like Zelda, I just stopped doing as much console as I got older.
You're still
So
you're
I need
still
to,
a
like,
big
I'm
Zelda
actually-
fan. I'd say.
I'm definitely, yeah. I don't want to like knock myself out of it. I definitely still am, but I think I'm past due on like my Zelda renewal license. You know what I mean? Like I need to renew my Zelda fan license by beating a game because I haven't since I like raced you on the 3DS with a Link.
Link Between Worlds.
But anyways, Ocarina of Time, TLDR, Ocarina of Time, awesome game. And Call of Legends, top 15. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, please. We did it.
I'm very pleased with this list. So we're running.
This is a good list.
Running a little long here. So why don't we wrap it up?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap
Goo,
it up.
thank you very much
guys,
for
it's
coming
been
on
fun.
this episode.
Thank
It was
you.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was amazing. This is fun.
So
Yeah, this was.
Goo, do you wanna throw any plugs in there or let everyone know where they can find you?
Just go to, Zelda Dungeon, I guess, if you like my video game stuff. Listen to Virtual Theater, the podcast about video game movies. And you can go to my YouTube. I don't know, Gooey Fame. I don't know what the URL is, if there is one. But I'm ranking every Zelda dungeon ever.
Heck yeah.
Oh my
Gooey's
God.
Dungeon
One at a
Dive,
time.
baby.
Oh,
And Corey joined me for the finale of the original Legend of Zelda, where we talked about Death Mountain.
Ooh,
It was an extra
nice.
special podcast. So
nice.
go listen to that.
Heck yeah.
Damn, that has like such a deep well of,
Yeah.
of content. Like
Oh
holy
yeah, it's gonna be.
crap, dude.
I'm joining.
Like,
I'm joining
that's a
Goo on this
monster.
journey.
It'll take
and it's
years.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, dude, that's a monster topic to cover. Like holy,
I'm having
crap.
fun.
Dude. I'm sure.
All right. Well, you can find me on Twitter at Corey Richmond or on Instagram at Corey Richmond 6.
And you can follow me on all social medias at Shadowhawk SSB. That's Hawk with an E at the end. So Shadowhawk ESSB on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, follow me if you want to see me just tweet and complain or about Smash Bros stuff
And
or
then,
anything.
of course,
And,
follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, follow us at the Player Power
Yes,
Pod,
at Player Power Pod.
and just to get any updates, we're start doing more like polls and more fun stuff like that. But yeah, definitely check us out. Share the love.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Share
it. Follow us,
it to
give
anyone you
feedback.
think might enjoy this. Give us a like or a follow or a heart or whatever the heck you're listening to this on. Give it a positive affirmation. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, hope you guys have a great night, great day, whenever you listen to this.
Bye-bye.
Cool.